Good afternoon, fellow Ambazonians. This one is Chairman Capo Daniel. Today is Sunday, number 9 for February 2025. I did just get tons and tons of inquiry about my presentation about Kemende. Somehow it doesn't strike a note. Now, a presentation what I done talk, there is nothing I have said there that I didn't say over a year ago. There is nothing new. But I guess it shows that our people are really questioning why we highlight the issue of Cho Ayaba a lot. They don't know why. They think, is it a personal issue? No. I want to explain to you people why it is very important. There are a lot of bad things that are happening to our people that is hindering us to accomplish the goal that we are fighting for. A lot of things. And the main thing is the kidnapping for ransom, the excesses of our own boys against our own people. Yes, Cameroon government have carried out a lot of atrocity that are well documented. They have the advantage of having the sovereignty of that country as recognized by international law, both the African Union and the United Nations. So there are a lot of things that they can get away with simply by ordering investigation, like the case in Garbo and many other cases. But make no mistake, every human right violation will be accounted for in this war. Any person where they don't kill a person or they don't send some person, go kill some person, eventually, all war them na see the end. Whether na 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, one of that family member who can talk say, now who be kill this my person? One person where if you don't hear, they don't talk, you can't talk. So there is nothing that shall be hidden under the sun. For those of people that are really confused, maybe I talk this thing because some person bribe me or what or that. No. Now the love for our people, because I don't talk for our refugees, then we don't put out hard activist work or don't do one for our refugees and for Nigeria. The one come back home. When we see our refugees then go catch General Ako Jayan, an Ambazonian general, when are one of the first general in that way they rise up, go hand for inside the Republic. Now for tell us demography don't change. We don't talk for quarter head them. There is nothing we are doing that we do from our own. We are simply the voice of the voiceless. Our people, they don't get enough of the struggle. Our diaspora population, where they be stand to support this struggle, so they Donald Trump mentioned them, give them credit. All of them, they don't turn against the struggle. They need the one way we talk about Ambazonia, even for inside country group them. Ambazonia for diaspora, they don't already start mingle back with Francophone them. Things they don't change. Why? Because we don't get people the way they don't come, turn the struggle against our own people simply because they take it like an experiment. Look at what Tapang Ivor do. Talk me then catch people there then come up for diaspora where they go back from back home. Me them broke all bridges and for ground zero. If you talk and so now wait till if you think. All we come for the war now for can fight for our country, but the few one the way they take time for study, where them be out without the influence. Yes, and I'm push say we will fight against, we use economic sabotage strategically, targeting critical infrastructure for CDC, because I know that the human resources then be more important. But still that one, it is still be undermined by people who can't talk to me and do Gary process. So we don't try our best. I be no say the way we feel win now to organize ourselves around institutions them. Now whether I support Skakov, now whether I support the IG, now whether I was appointed the ambassador of Ayok Tabi for Asia and Middle East. Eventually, I see their group also they not be very strong for self-defense. I joined Ayabacho because I be no say a group where it look very organized. If we easily use them for accomplish a lot of things them. And I give Ambazonia our best period. The best national celebration happened during my control. The speeches of General Efang and all the general that Nami I write them, Nami I tell them thing for do, Nami I choreograph them. I come I transform that organization, transform Ambazonia. Give una a motorized unit for forces them. Projection where it pass all one. Na me I be una doctor for propaganda. We don't do everything. But we don't see a lot of bad things them. So when they ask and say, wait, happen with Ayabacho, na true, no be true. Na true say na Ayabacho ki kemende, no be Ayabacho ki kemende, na ADF ki kemende. Na true. I no need for talk am so much. And why it matter? Now because it need for stop the type of things the way ye don't do them. Na Ayabacho and na Yamba when I be the SG for for ADF. Now, them be the trigger people them for ground zero when it come for their soldier them. Other cabinet them be responsible for their own way. Because when you know see some person they do something, you see support the person, then you be cooperable. There is no way where any of them no be see how we then kill people them for inside goes and move two innocent people then kill them. Then the system they support the group. With the evidence, we not only me provide them for them directly, but even Human Rights Watch come for them, they still repeat the stupidity them, where they know see the truth they for ground. So a lot of things that happen. Tanwa video ayabachu, I see a lot of things. So one the baby will be milky, but the peak he reach when we be there for negotiation. We are play on audio na here way ayabachu said the talk say Paul Biya, I mean Cameroon their president, he don't agree ceasefire, he don't agree prisoner release. He agree. So now which kind of man go dey way he get his in normal sense go talk to them they fight like fool them. Especially who no first get the power, our own people they fight, they undermine everything what they do. We get envy, jealousy. Are they for the egg of see anything what they organize them? Now this man they call Benedict Kwa, we no person know how to talk. Now he the struggle for fight because he owe me been say, hey, they see na me. He want me then see na ye. All the good idea they want bring them for bring when I see how I build bridges, we open new road, we design new structure for market, we bring new structure. When I see what I bring them for egg of see. They take over plan. That idea take over. Suited musician then singer. When I see what you are bringing for the table. But it no work. Why? Because we get some people that then just be evil. Some people then be too partisan. They don't love our people like they love themselves. Some were people that ask me very specific information about the Kemende debt. I want to prove and for now. I get audio them. I get evidence one over put them for aside. So the more the egg of see people that they argue, the same people that made it, they can't argue with me. Now the more then system they will enter for trouble. I want to guarantee you, all man way they for egg of see cabinet, they go for prison. All of them. Now me I tell now, all of them go for prison. No be for some way they no do them. No be some way some person set them up, but for their own cooperability, for which way they don't do them for ground zero, where they murder people them. That way then key Kemende. Then carry Kemende moto, go down for inside barefoot, for place where ADF they keep calm. If you did doubt them, that way be happen. I know be no, I be first facing a Cameroon military and kill it. I talk in a Cameroon military and kill it. But when evidence comes in no be Cameroon military and kill it, I need for come out for talk. I need for come out for talk. And I talk for Ayabacho. I call Ayamba, I tell Ayamba, say, unaran yese, that came in the moto dinner for ADF camp, place the heights in the way they don't tiba. All of them, they should not inquire. The one no be only way to talk. I don't show na United Nations document we talk. So even if we pretend so we don't know the UN no, they no catch Ayabachona because some man take telephone, they call some people that also man they talk for social media. No, on 1 minute. Sorry, I had an incoming call. So what you people should know, I don't come out there to give lies. The mantle I picked up in this struggle, like General Ivor always says, is a mantle that I take my hand and pick it up and I will not put it down. I'm telling you people what happened. And the reason I'm telling you people is to make sure that people know that there will be no impunity. No impunity. Even when I was working with Ayabacho, you look at everything that happened from Regina Mundi, I tried my best. The first one, let me be very systematic. The first thing, when Senator Kemende was killed in Bamenda, we all thought it was Cameroon, the Cameroon army, because of the knife, the military knife, and the description that was given by the person who rescued Kemende. The person I have his conversation with me, I wouldn't put it out, but I have it. If it needs be, I'll put it out. The person explained what happened, and the person said that the guys that look like undercover Cameroon army because they carry gun them, this machine gun them. And the description of the guns marked the description of the ADF fighters who were seen later on when they attacked that filling station using the same car. Despite that, one day after they killed Kemende, I was tipped off by an ADF fighter that the Kemende vehicle was in the ADF camp. And I approached Ayabacho and I approached Ayamba with that issue. The next day, after Kemende was killed, the ADF in Tanka, they came to the house of Maitre Akum. I didn't call his name in that other audio. They came to the house of Metro Akum, heavily armed, like armed robber, break into the house, the same like thieves, mash the gate, drag him out of the house with his family. This is somebody who have been representing our soldiers or people who have been arrested in the court. So he's a highly respectable person. They have had many threats against Metro Akum because of political statement he made against the ADF. They have targeted him before, and he wanted to leave. I had even advised him at one point, leave Bamenda, go up station. He refused. He's living there in Mulang. This story is known by everybody in Mulang. So the only reason people don't know is because we have incompetent people who call themselves activists or leaders who don't have the commitment or the trust of our people to have the information we're having. They break into the house of Maitre Akum in Mulang, remove him and his wife, humiliated them, take him into the ADF camp in Mambu, Bafut, Cecilia Amabo. That is her connection with the ADF. Based on what I know, that camp, it is her own connection with the ADF. Cecilia Amabo is sleeping with Ayabacho. So they brought that car, they brought Metro Akum to that camp. It is an ADF camp in Bafut. That's why sometimes people are confused. They say, hey, they don't catch people and go to Bafut. It means na allergy. Catch them go to na 7 kata. No, na ADF. We know the ones in Foya. We know the camps. We know the various camps and who control those camps. So when they took Metro Akum, Michael, to the camp in Mambo, ADF camp in Mambo, Bafut, he saw that car there. That was the next day after Kemende was killed. He saw the car of Kemende. The boys there told him that we are going to do to you what we did to Kemende. The ADF Tiger, not the one in 7 Bafut, the ADF commander Tiger was there in person. He was there in person. He's in ADF chat groups. Tiger was a second in command when General Cross and I of Ntanka was still alive. He was a second in command. He is the one that I pleaded to when the family of Metro Akum contacted me. I sent my general coordinator there, the headquarters of Musang, Mulangde Pa Chetanu. Pa Chetanu went and visited their home. The boys called them and asked for ransom. They paid the ransom. They told me that they have paid money. I said that is true for ADF. When they collect ransom, the boys refused that they didn't collect ransom. But I have the screenshot of the money that was sent, 2.5 million. I approached Ayabacho, they refused. But because they were refusing, what can I do? I still acted upon those information. I tell Pa, release him. Pa went to, they released the Metro Akum. He came to the house. Pa went there. I tell Pa, record the conversation. Pa record the conversation and send it to me. It is in my phone. And he explained what happened in the camp. He explained Tiger was there and everything. They released him. You have Angwago, the case of Angwago Smith. Angwago Smith had an argument with Ayabacho on WhatsApp. They were chatting on WhatsApp. They have an argument. Ayabacho sent the ADF to go and kill him. They came and picked him up, took him to kill him, told him that that instruction came from Ayabacho. From Ayabacho. I sent Pa there to go to the camp. Pa went to the camp and brought me back report. And then I told Ayabacho, do you know that Angwago Smith, he have a family member who is an ADF soldier? So these things have been happening. You hear when they say that they kill, Ayabacho kill Akuma in a cock. You people think that is a joke. You hear that he killed Patanu. You have heard his voice. You have heard Commander Pastor Emma in Tanka crying to me like a baby. Say Ayabacho the vex is simply because he is talking to me and defending me for the reason why I resigned from the Ague of Cedar. We could have taken the peace deal that Pobia was offering. It was political. Nobody bribed anybody. You have heard those conversations. I've discussed with Mama Wali. I talked with everybody, even Immaculate woman of God. I had explained to them what was going on. So nobody have received bribe. Nobody. If you are so stupid or you are blinded by this virus of partisanship, you will remain like that. But I will not allow our people to suffer like this forever. The truth is that the groups that existed have failed us. Look at Sako. It started with Seseko. even though our people still love Siseko, I love him. But remember that the anger that he had against Ayabacho and Akwanga, which were justified, because if you declare independence, the people that you thought would defend you or will stand with you, they instead turned and rejected it and was calling you Johnny Joe's come. How will you feel? But that anger, he couldn't, as a leader, he couldn't have acted on anger because now Atta Milan brought his own Macabo, added it on it, and made things not to be possible. So he failed us. He also used some untruthful information in his campaign. Sako came, he embezzled money. Chris Ano also took the opportunity, embezzled money, say he will even surrender if they don't give him money. It's all about money, money, money. Ayabacho is all about him, him, him. Akwanga, I've even come to Akwanga, tried to help him. He turned back and said, his leadership, everybody should come to your back. Come to your back for what? We are looking on how to help our people, not how to use our people to help ourselves. So we have come to a point where if our people, they don't rally behind the solution that I am providing, the leadership I'm providing for this solution, for a devolution of power in Cameroon, we will be the biggest loser in history. We'll be the biggest loser in history. Those top who were saying that Pobia don't want to negotiate, you can't say that anymore. Yes, na Cameroon be start the war. Yes, na Cameroon start the war. They don't kill our people them. We don't kill their own people them. But some people, they don't take the struggle, make it turn na motive for them for work harass people, then begin steal, begin kill. We not allow me happen so. And if she don't feel that they kill people the way innocent people them she don't quite know. Even when I be the inside egg of sea, any case where they don't do for kidnapping for ransom, I don't intervene. The high level one, the way them play mafia, they only play that mafia na for my back. No be say I be accomplice too. Never. So it be very important because we try for talk me boy them, then give peace a chance, give negotiation a chance. So it be important meet those who they try for still sell them false hope, where you can only make the cycle of the war make it go on longer. There are also people within the Cameroon government who have benefited and have had position, maintained those positions for these past 9 years because of the ongoing conflict. They also don't want the conflict to end. They are also providing aid to the fighters. They also help to radicalize the movement. I've given you proof for everything I've said. I've provided enough proof for any reasonable person to come to the same conclusion. The position we are taking is not a position that Cameroon supports. They don't support this position. The hawks in the regime like Atanganjipo have rejected this position publicly. Konda Titus have said he will fight this position as well. Now they have something in common with the hardliners. The hardliners and those who have sold their soul and stained their conscience with the blood of innocent people are the only ones who are against what we are proposing. So you have Atanganjipo, Ayabacho, all the hardliners on both sides agree on one thing: they want this war to continue. But it is now a moral appeal, not by force, not by power, a moral appealing that we from PRAP and all the groups that have come in the APJ to see the need to end this war, to stop the economy of war, to rescue our own people. Go in Bui and ask the soldiers there what is fueling their desire to fight. Is it the sale of marijuana, the secure of their market for marijuana, or is the drive for independence? Go and ask those who say they want independence or death, what is fueling their desire to make that stand? Is it their love for their group, or they are stuck in their own ideology, or it is the desire of our people? Our objective is to serve the greater good, which comes with the desire and the best interest of our people, not our individual interests, our group interests, our affiliations, or our own ideology. We must be humble to serve a greater good and to serve the people, and not use the people to serve our groups, our ideology, our vision. And everything we have done, we have been transparent with it and will continue to do the same thing. God bless you all. Ciao.